SpongeBob Games.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Good! In you go!
In a world of undersea adventure, in a town that has no air, one sea creature stands alone. Take a wondrous journey into Bikini Bottom and discover one lovable sponge's hidden secrets. It's action-packed adventure as SpongeBob finds his true calling. Experience the magical journey of the whole Bikini Bottom. Thrill to SpongeBob's undersea adventures.
Hello everyone, Spongy Phantom's here. Yes, I know, I said Spongy Phantom because, well, this video is going to be all about SpongeBob basically and all the video games that's featured him and all of his friends. So without further ado, let's check out my top 15 favorite SpongeBob SquarePants video games. Let's go ahead and begin this countdown, starting with number 15.
Rolling through Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants freeze the Flying Dutchman. SpongeBob save the day!
SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman is actually a really fun game. And I think I could recall it being the very first ever SpongeBob game made back in, say, I think like, was it 2004, I think? I can't really, I don't remember, but like, this game is really fun. And overall, just an awesome time. Cause, like, to be honest, I actually enjoyed it when I first played it. The main plot of the game is where SpongeBob goes to play fetch with Gary, and Gary finds like a treasure chest in his backyard, and so curious SpongeBob decides to, I believe, open it, and lo and behold, it was the Flying Dutchman's chest. I mean, bottle, so to speak. I guess like he was trapped in a bottle, I believe? But overall, that's the whole plot of this. The rest of the plot is that SpongeBob has to like rescue all of his friends and just and have them not be on the Dutchman's crew and make him get back in his bottle, which is a cool premise for a very good SpongeBob game, I say. It's low on the list mainly because, like, not saying this to be negative about the game. I'm not negative about any of these games at all, but mostly just because I know this is an old game back in the 2000s, so the quality of the game isn't really gonna be really all that good, which ain't a problem. I don't really mind that, because this is the very first ever SpongeBob game ever made, so I could see basically it kinda just maybe being not like hard or easy, just average, and so to speak. But I do know one thing. I do know one thing for sure, and it's that when I first played the game, I could never beat the Dutchman at all. He was hard. Like, I gave it so many tries and I just couldn't do it. I gave up after the last few minutes, but it was exciting. No, don't get me wrong. It was fine. Just not really something I would kind of come back to if I wanted to play a SpongeBob game. But it ain't a bad game. Overall, this game is not a bad game. It did good for like the very first ever SpongeBob game back then. But highly give this game a play if you guys, many of you probably already did before because of this back then, but I highly recommend this game. It's very, very fun. And a little bit of a challenge too, but overall very fun. Yeah, so that's mostly all I got to say about this game, basically. I don't have any, like, clips to show you if, like, stuff happened or anything. But the rest I do. But this one isn't bad, isn't hard, just an okay game. Overall, just an okay game. And I love it. Let's hope the Flying Dutchman didn't hear me say that where I said that he was tough to beat in this game. Am I right, guys? Yeah, I don't think he ever heard me. Coming in at number 14 is...
Must protect an ancient secret. He must defeat all enemies. Above all, he must stay happy. Prepare to play Truth or Square, the squirtiest, bounciest, spongiest game of all time. Bob Truth or Square, Happy Square, coming this October.
SpongeBob SquarePants Truth or Square. This game is absolutely amazing. I really liked playing this game on the Xbox 360. That's when I had one, so to speak. But overall, it was fun. I loved it. The most amazing thing about this game, I believe, is all the different cool references and Easter eggs like thrown into this game, and there's just so many from past episodes, and I love that. Even though like it's not technically from the actual episode Truth or Square, which I wish they would have done something similar like the game for the actual episode, rather than what they did for the original episode. I mean, it's not bad. I like Truth or Square, game and episode. Now, don't you all get mad at me for that, because I know a lot of you guys don't like the Truth or Square special, and you guys say it sucks. Because it does not suck. But anyway, about the game, SpongeBob has the opportunity to protect the secret formula that Mr. Krabs asks him to keep an eye on, and from just having fun at the party, he once again forgets about it. Somehow. I don't know how exactly, but he just does. But, so it's our job, the hero, to play as SpongeBob and go through different memories that he had from his past and try to see if he can remember the formula, which, to me, is a little odd, because if Mr. Krabs gave him the formula at the beginning of the game, and you could see him put it in his back pocket, so why did he not just, like where the heck did he put it? You know, like that's just confusing to me. Like, where would he have put the thing? But overall, it's awesome to see this adventure that SpongeBob has. And of course, we all know, and of course, Plankton is gonna try to get the formula before SpongeBob finds it. Go figure, am I right? But this is just an amazing game with all the different Easter eggs and references to actually some I found that's probably a lot of you don't even know about. Take a look at these two things right here.
'Cause we are family, and forgive me for making you wanna roam.
Time to put Plan Z into effect.
So yeah, I bet you all didn't even know about those two. Because when I found them, they were kind of cool. And awesome to see in the game. But overall, I would have to say my favorite levels of the games. Okay, I said games. I mean game is like the rock bottom creepy aspect and the like where you encounter like the hash slinging slasher. And there's another one. What else? I can't remember it. I daggone can't remember which one it was. It's not Jellyfish Field, because that's almost like every level first thing in any SpongeBob game so far. Heck, it was even in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. That was the first level of the game. So no surprise there, but I just can't think of it. I really can't. Because it's been so long since I played the thing. No, legit, I'm being serious. It's been a very long time. But this game is really fun. I had a blast playing this game. You should say I had actually succeeded in soaking up the fun. See what I did there? Huh? See what I did there?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You guys don't have to laugh. That was a bad joke. I understand. Sorry. No more bad jokes. Okay? Anyway. It's fun. This game is super fun. I love it. So, highly recommend this game, you guys. If you guys haven't played it before. Because I know you will. And just have a good time playing this game. And if I come to think of the level, I'll let you guys know, because I really can't think of which other one it was that was my favorite. I'll have to remember it sometime, but overall, this game's really fun. Hope you all enjoyed this one as much as I did. Coming in at number 13 is...
Plankton's rampage seems completely unstoppable. Our only hope is a flying sponge.
Not so fast, you miserable creatures! It's a living nightmare!
Can SpongeBob escape Plankton's evil clutches? Will this menacing monster ever be stopped? The fate of Bikini Bottom is in your hands. SpongeBob SquarePants, creature from the Krusty Krab.
SpongeBob SquarePants, creature from the Krusty Krab. Now, I'm not gonna lie, and most of you all are probably not gonna be happy with me when I say this. And do not get mad when I say this. But I honestly didn't like it. I liked this game, but to be honest with you all, it creeped me out like bad. Like it's weird. Like it literally did scare me a little bit, and I did not like. I mean, I like it. I mean, trust me, I really do like it. I'm not gonna be that harsh about it, but I do like it. It is fun. Don't get me wrong. Heck, the bullworm scene is freaking amazing. You all remember the Alaskan bullworm. You know who I'm talking about. And the idea of Patrick being like a superhero is really awesome, and SpongeBob being like this. This is where it got scary for me, is during the SpongeBob's dream. Is that SpongeBob would like literally turn inside out, or I don't know, but it looked completely weird and gross, and I did not like it one bit. Like, at all. To be honest with you, I wanted to get the heck out of Dodge. No pun intended, but I do actually like the plane part, like the plane and being able to control plankton and destroy the Bikini Bottom. That's pretty awesome. I really like that. That's very, very cool. And it's very awesome to see too, because the whole thing just is basically a reference to the episode of Sleepy Time, where Plankton gets a giant and just takes down Bikini Bottom, but SpongeBob is just basically hanging upside down by his leg, and he honestly just can't do anything. But in this game, he does, and it's him and Patrick all like both try to defeat Plankton, and it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like it. But I would rather skip the most terrifying thing I've seen in this game. But it's really cool. And not only that, yes, I'm gonna get a little hate on this, but the controls are not real good. They're way too over the top, wonky, and kind of like basically very hard to maneuver sometimes. Like, I was on like a part of the game where you had to jump across like the beams in the downtown area. Like, they were doing construction, I think. Yeah, they were doing construction, and I kept falling off the thing like almost 20 times, and I about got over the game after that. But I managed it. I really managed it, but not my cup of tea with this game. But it is a fun game overall. I'm not gonna get too much hate on this game, or hate too much about this game, because it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty amazing. But just not something I would like want to see in my nightmares. And that's what all this game is about, is like them having nightmares or dreams. And like I said, it makes me think of Sleepy Time, where they having dreams, but this time the dreams actually all collide together, which is amazing to me too. But it's really terrifying sometimes, like really, really scary. But overall, it's awesome. I love it. So, you guys could go ahead and play this game, replay this game if you want, but I like it, just not very much. Gonna say that right now, not very much. But hope you enjoyed this one, because I liked it, and I know you all did too.
I see you.
Coming in at number 12 is...
Your flimsy defenses are no... The Krabby Patty formula is mine! Mine! Take that! Ready for action!
We need to work together.
My robotic revenge!
Plankton's Robotic Revenge. Now, I actually really, really like this one. A lot of people somehow don't like it for some reason. Where I don't know why, because it's still SpongeBob and it's actually a really good game. But if you all don't really like it very much, that's okay. But I love it. I really like it. Even though like it's slow and basically more like takes longer than the original game, most of the other games SpongeBob makes. Overall, they aren't that bad. This one is not that bad. Like, for real. This one's really, really good. Now, don't you all get mad at me for saying that it's good. That's just my opinion. Or at least, so to say, talk about it. But, the main story of the game is where Plankton, like, is, once again, trying to steal the formula. And he gets the safe out of Krusty Krab, but then he has to go around town or around Bikini Bottom to find keys for it, which is really strange because if he's trying to like find keys, why in the heck did Mr. Krabs even hide them like that in the first place? Like, if it's for his own safe, that's just like, I could understand him doing it for his money. But why the Krabby Patty formula? It's just odd to me. Nothing is a problem, but I'm just like, really? You go out of your way to hide like keys around town just for you yourself to try to find them later? What? I'm just more confused about that than ever. But but in this game you get to play as SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Plank, and Squidward. Yeah. And you guys have, you have like cool little weapons to go along with it. And it's pretty cool with the weapons. Like, my favorite one has to be the, condiment launcher. That's so cool. That one's my favorite to use. It's a lot faster in my opinion than the other ones. Well, the other weapons in the game, but the only flaw I have with the game is basically like being able to just like complete the game by just doing one thing. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that they can easily just beat this game in like 10 or 15 minutes by just holding down the shoot button the entire time, which I doubt that's even a thing. But if that's a thing in a game, that's cool, because I never actually tried that before. But overall, it's not bad. It's just, like other people are saying, a little slow, but who am I to brag, you know? It's really good. You guys could give this a game and play through again if you want to. Because I love it. I like it a lot. It's very fun. Coming in at number 11 is
The power of my clarinet. Hey, look like $1,000,000. I could get used to being this high.
Mr. Super Awesomeness!
SpongeBob SquarePants Hero Pants. Well, Hero Pants for short. But now, I know for a fact a lot of you all are going to be pretty upset with me with this choice. Because a lot of you all, for some reason, do not like this game for some odd reason. And I don't know why exactly that is. But this is my own opinion. This is my own opinion. Not any of yours. Well, yours might be different to mine, but anyway, I'm getting off track. But anyway, about this game, it's basically a playoff of like the second movie, Sponge Out of Water. And honestly, to me, I really love this game. Yes, I said it. I said it, you all. I love this game. But like I said, it's amazing. Yes, honestly, I do gotta admit to some of y'all with it being like a slow-paced game and kind of boring, with like literally only one boss fight in the game. Yeah, I gotta admit with that, there's literally just one boss fight in the game, but I really like it. Like, I really, really like this game. It's so much fun and everything, and boy, I just had a blast playing this game. It's so much fun because you get to use like their powers from like the movie and everything. It's just fantastic. So go ahead and down in the comments say like blah blah blah, this is trash, blah blah blah. You'll never play this again, but this is my own opinion on this game. But I would say, like I said, I kind of do agree with you all that it is kind of slow paced, but honestly, I like games like that are slow paced and kind of gives you a bit of more variety to do things. That's why I wish Battle for Bikini Bottom was like this one. Slow pace, not a collectathon. I mean, collectathons are okay. You just gotta choose the right type of game you want to do it and franchise it should be. I mean, yeah, SpongeBob does have, like, there is a bit of a collectathon in this game, but literally the only thing you collect is coins. But I'm not gonna brag about it. I'm not gonna brag at all. And as a matter of fact, it's okay for me. I actually like it. But yeah, so honestly, I don't really have much to say about this game. Is that I can exactly yes, and not only that, kind of agree, like I said, but this game is fantastic. I love it. Props to this game too. And honestly, it's developed by I don't know how to say that company down at the bottom of the game, but if any of you all know what that is, the name of that, or like, tell me it at the bottom of the... I cannot speak today with the life of me. If you all know the game developers right there, where I'm pointing, let me know in the comments below. Because I feel like I've seen I think they made Shrek, I believe? I can't really remember, but I think they're the developers of making the game Shrek 2, I believe. Because I remember seeing that logo, or that gaming, that gaming company before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe I have seen it from Shrek 2. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. It's all about SpongeBob, but again, this is a good game. I highly just give it a second chance, you guys. Just, come on, give it at least a second chance. If you still don't like it, that's okay. I love it. That's all I got to say about this one, honestly. Just a really fun game. Coming in at number 10 is...
SpongeBob is back in his most epic video game adventure yet. Help SpongeBob and pals escape the lost city of Atlantis. Hitch a ride on the ultimate trip. Be there and be square. SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePantis.
Atlantis SquarePantis. Now, this game is really, really cool. And it's based off of one episode called, Atlantis SquarePantis, the special. And I had one problem with this game, only one. And sometimes, like, the controls, well, if you're wondering why it wasn't on my one list, because mostly I had trouble with the, just some levels in, so to speak, but they weren't, it's not a bad game overall, I know that for a fact, but I just don't know if many of you have ever played it before, because I think it's an old game. Well, I don't know, but it's really good nonetheless. I love the adventure you can go on with SpongeBob, Patrick, and all of his friends. And I really like the one part where you have to like actually play as one of the characters. and just go through different puzzles. And my favorite thing so far is just those shooting levels that you do. Those ones are really, really, really fun, in my opinion. But overall, I really like this game because just the amazing adventure you can do with SpongeBob and Patrick, even though they destroyed the bubble. Speaking of the bubble, it's right there next to me, and I'm keeping watch to make sure no one at all pops it for the Atlanteans, because they hired me, yes me, to watch it. So, I'm keeping guard just in case if they try or something bad does happen. But anyway, this game's really fun and so much of an adventure with them, because the goal of the game is just try to escape Atlantis, basically, after seeing everything there, so to speak. And it's not bad of a game. I love it. The slow puzzles and just, yes, I know, I said slow. Don't judge me. I said slow, but that's the fun with it. Like, oh yeah, I really do like the tank too. Yeah, where Plankton drives the tank. I think that's the starting level, I believe. And yeah, it's just so much fun and everything. But overall, this game is really, really amazing. And they still wanted me to keep watch for the bubble. And hopefully nothing happens to it. Am I right, guys? Do you guys think I could protect it all my life? What do you guys say? Do you think I can? I know I can, right? Ah! I gotta get out of here! Coming in at number 9 is...
Doodle Bob's evil drawings have taken over Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob needs your help. SpongeBob's Drawn to Life. You draw your own gadgets, your own vehicles, your own characters, and your own worlds. The all-new Drawn to Life SpongeBob SquarePants Edition.
SpongeBob SquarePants Drawn to Life Edition. Now, I actually really like this game a lot. I really do, because it has my... No. It's too early in the video. No. Oh, no. Hey, Doodle Bob, what's up? Well, it took 1 hour and 39 minutes and 45 seconds for Phantom Games to convince Doodle Bob to see if he would not erase him and be able to help chat about his video game. Let's start chatting, shall we? But anyway, about this game, Doodle Bob here, he has to I think, not really, I can't really remember exactly of what happens, but I think, I'm gonna Doodle Bob, I'm getting to it, buddy. Sorry, I'm trying. I just can't remember because it's been such a long time since I played. Now, don't you even think about bringing out that pencil again. Just hear me out, okay, buddy? Please? Come on, for old time's sake, please. Like I was saying. Oh yeah, he has to he takes you, I think you almost destroy Bikini Bottom, I believe, in the game. With other drawings and sketches of some of the other characters, which I think, honestly, Doodle Bob is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I really love that. And to be honest with you, because of nothing bad about the game. I say, but like, it's just tricky sometimes. At the same time, and everything else, like, you get what I'm saying? I mean, if you was playing at Doodle Bob, you'd kind of understand. But I forget you don't really play stuff, do you? But I'm not taking any grudge. I'm trying to take down Doodle Bob here. As a joke, bro, as a joke. I'm just kidding. But, what you all say it's tough, because even though it looks tough, it's not. Isn't that right, Doodle Bob? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I never actually came across that in the game, but thanks for letting me know. But, overall, I, had so much fun playing your game, Doodle Bob. I really did. It was fun. It was just like a little tricky, but I managed it. I managed it the best I could. It was fun. It was just like a little tricky, but I managed it. I managed it the best I could. And it was so much fun. So, thanks for joining me on this, Doodle Bob, and helping me out with this without actually trying to, you know, kill me once again. At least trying to erase my arm like you did last time in my Christmas video. We don't talk about that no more. But thanks again, Doodle Bob. I really love your game. It's really fun. I love it to death. I would give props to anyone who would want to play it. Really. Honestly, and that's the truth. So thanks again, Doodle Bob. Bye. You're always going to be my favorite character, buddy. See ya. That was close. Glad I didn't get my arm erased again, you know, guys? Because he was about to bring out his pencil. After all, I do like Doodle Bob in a way, but sometimes he could be a real pain sometimes, honestly. I gotta admit that. He can be a bit of a pain. Not gonna lie. You can be. Oh no. Spanny, call up your cousin! Oh, ow! Coming in at number 8 is...
Squidward! Squidward!
It's a giraffe!
SpongeBob Frenzy. Yes, I know this is a mobile game, but there's only going to be 2 mobile games on this list, okay? And this is one of them. And I really like this game because it's basically SpongeBob's version of Dumb Ways to Die. Yeah, that game. But sorry. Overall, I like that game too. It's really cool and fun, but this one here is really funny and very amazing. With doing all the different references and Easter eggs, and so to speak, is so cool and awesome. I highly give this one a play also. Because there's like so many different ones. From like Caveman to scaring people as a Flying Dutchman. And a whole lot more. It's so cool, so amazing. And overall, just a very fun game. that's basically all I have to say about that one. It's just SpongeBob's version of Dumb Ways to Die is really, really good. And I like it. Coming in at number 7 is...
3, 2, 1. I hope you're ready. Look, boy, no hands.
That was so good!
Mayday, mayday, I'm going down.
Introducing SpongeBob Boating Bash,
So fast!
the new game where up to 4 players compete to be the last boat standing.
Go, Gary!
It's never been such a blast to smash your friend.
Aw, shucks. I think I ripped my paint. Let the boat chips fly!
Demolish or be demolished. Available.
Boating Bash. Now this game, SpongeBob Boating Bash, is really, really, really fun. I really like it. It's so much fun to go around and crash your boat into other players and everything else. And don't get me started on, like, some of the tracks, but the tracks aren't bad. I think they're pretty good, honestly, but some of the minigames are kind of a little tough, not gonna lie. But overall, I know you all have probably played this game before, because it's really, really good. And I just had such of a good time with it. Like, so happy. It makes me really happy to play this game. Just, I don't know why, it just does. But I think, like, the most, to be honest with you, I actually knew that the villain was, well, not, so to speak, villain, but I knew the protagonist was actually going to be that shark dude. I knew that all along when I first played the game. And I love the 3D aspect to make it, for it to look like some of the old episodes back then. That's so cool. And just a really fun time in all the different boats too. Heck, you could even play as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, which is so cool. I think, I believe you can drive the invisible boatmobile at one point. I can't really remember. I think you can, I can't remember. But it's so much fun. I love it. I recommend you guys playing with the nunchuck and Wii controller, or because doing it with the wheel thing, not gonna lie, is really hard. But overall, this game is a fantastic game, and I love it. So I hope you all do too, and I'll see y'all next time. Well, not next time, but I'll see you at in the next part. You know what I mean. So I hope you all like this one. I give it a like and play. And that's it for this one, guys.
Now this driver with no regard for...
Ow. Next, coming in at number 6 is...
The battle for Bikini Bottom. Get into that now. It's a new SpongeBob video game, and it's on a bunch of different game systems, and it's rated everywhere.
SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom original. Now, I really like this game. Basically, this, I think, was I believe, if I can recall, my second SpongeBob game I've ever played. But it's awesome. It's really, really, really fun. And to know it got like an updated, rehydrated version I almost said reanimated, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I genuinely love this game. It's so much fun, really crazy and funny of adventure, which makes it seem like an episode of the show, because Plankton like builds robots and wreaks havoc on Bikini Bottom, and you gotta stop all the robots. And yes, I'm gonna bring this up, but I'm honestly kind of disappointed that a lot of stuff that was developed for the original game never made it into the rehydrated version, which we'll talk about that in a few. But speaking of this, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad of a game at all. As a matter of fact, it's basically counted as like one of the most best top-rated SpongeBob games of all time before a certain one came into the picture. But overall, I just love it so much. But the only thing I have downfall about the game, yes, I have a downfall about this game. Do not judge me on that. Please don't judge me. But the one downfall I don't like about the game is the horrible... Why did I say horrible? I meant like the over-top backtracking. Like, I know there was other games that did that, like Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights and tons of others. But this one just seems so long. It feels like it should be like I don't know how to put it, but like not bad, but not short, but like shouldn't be such of a collectathon game, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna get hate on this, but honestly, I do not care. Just kidding. But really, I just don't think this should have been like a collectathon game. More like an adventure type game, where you're basically doing point A to point B, kind of like another game that I'll talk about later. But anyway, besides that, it's a good game. I love it. Matter of fact, it's terrific. It's amazing. Very funny too, because a lot of great moments of the game. So awesome, so good. Just a really great adventure too, in my opinion. Coming in at number 5 is...
What's this doing here?
I don't know, Patrick. What's this doing here? Or this doing here?
Or this doing here?
Or that doing there?
What are any of these things doing anywhere they are? Ever?
SpongeBob Moves In is the only app that lets you build your own Bikini Bottom.
You moved me in.
Unlock special costumes and recipes to keep the residents of Bikini Bottom happy. SpongeBob Moves In. Available for purchase on these devices.
SpongeBob Moves In. Now, I actually liked this mobile game. It's really fun. It's basically like where you have to like... You get to build your own Bikini Bottom in your very own way and shape and form, or however you want to do it. And not only that, you can unlock different things, like you can unlock costumes. But for me, I actually haven't gotten that far in the game before, so don't, even though I really like the game, it's not bad. Like, I wouldn't say it's bad. It's okay. It's not perfect, but it's just like a little mini game or mobile game to just kind of sit back and relax to, and just basically, you know, just have a good time. Because it's really good and I love it. Because like you could get buildings from any, even though it's not available anymore, which I'm kind of upset about. But it was really fun back then. I think it was around in 2015, I believe, when the second movie was about to come out. yeah, I think it was about around that time when this game came out. Because I even remember seeing the promo for it. I was in Florida and I was just happened to watch TV and I go, Mom, can I get this game? And it happened to be this one. And she had let me get it like the day, like when we came home from Florida. But that was like a long time ago. But overall, this is a really good game. You guys would enjoy it if you had the chance to. But like I said, it's not available anymore. But I did kind of find a similar game to it, but I'll talk more about that one later. But overall, this one's not bad. It's okay to go to just to chill and have fun, basically. And I love it. It's super, super awesome. And it's a great game. Trust me, it is. Uh-oh. Coming in at number 4 is...
I'm ready!
Next is SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Rehydrated. Anyway, about this game, it's basically like its counterpart original, but the graphics on this one is like a lot more, let's just say a lot more upgraded than the previous version. And I gotta admit, it is awesome to look at, like, different colors and brightness to it, and everything else. It's just so good. Now, there actually is one little thing about the rehydrated version I do not like, and it's not basically a big of a deal issue, but, like, some of the levels are just way too bright in my opinion. Like, take Goo Lagoon for example. Like, in the original version, it was like, I mean, I know this game is supposed to be a modern take of the game, but many of you probably are like a little not liking the much brightness to some of the levels, which, come on, you gotta admit, it's kind of bad. I mean, not bad, but like hard on the eyes to look at. I mean, honestly, it is. But overall, I think it's really awesome to see this game in a whole new light. And all the different things you used to do in the original, where some things you actually couldn't. Like, for example, Patrick, when you play as Patrick, you couldn't be able to actually belly bump in the air. That's cool though, you're able to do that. And same with, and something with Sandy too. You're able to like use her lasso in the air, which is kind of a cool, little bit of a cool move mechanic upgrade. Like, I liked that. That's really neat. Because honestly, I had a lot of trouble with some of the enemies whenever I'm on the ground as Sandy. But the robots have a lot more expressive. Even the cutscenes are more expressive, and it's so amazing. And I love it to death. It's so good. So, many of you have probably played this before, because this came out in like 2020. Like 3 years ago, actually, because this year is like 2023. Could you guys believe that? But like I was saying, I'm not really going against this game at all, because it's really good. It's just like the original, but better. Way better. And more fun too, because overall I like it so much. And not only that, some of the boss fights are kind of easy and quick too. My favorite's SpongeBob Steel Pants, like that's cool. I love that robot. And I love that boss battle too. It's so fun to play as that. Play as that. I said play as that. I meant fight that boss. But overall, it's a really great game to everyone who used to play the original. It's amazing. It basically captures what SpongeBob is all about, in my opinion. And I love it. Did you guys hear that? Coming in at number 3 is...
The smile, the laugh, the pants.
Join SpongeBob and Patrick on their most perilous journey ever. Help them save Mr. Krabs and all of Bikini Bottom from Plankton's dreaded Plan Z. To a mysterious place that no sea creature has ever returned from.
You can see the movie and play the game. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game.
The SpongeBob movie game. Now this one is fantastic. I really, really love this one. This one's a great adventure with SpongeBob and Patrick. Just like in the movie too. So the plot of this game is basically just like the movie. We had to save King Neptune's crown from the place called Shell City, and it's just so funny to just go on this adventure with them. It's so cool. But like, honestly, I really don't have anything bad to say about this game. It's just so good. Like, it's number one. Well, not number one on the, not exactly number one on the list, but number one on like best games of all time from basically, I think, other people, I believe. But it's not number one on my list, just saying. Do not judge me on that. But overall, it's not bad of a game. In my opinion, it's really, really good. So anyway, like I was saying, you just go through adventure with SpongeBob and Patrick, and it's just so much fun. There's like different challenges you can basically do in the game. If I can remember, like the ball rolling challenge, and my favorite of all is like basically the driving and the driving ones and the sliding ones. But okay, yeah, I actually do remember there's something that I don't like about this game. And it's on basically one particular level where you're just doing the sliding. And it's where you have to basically, I believe, if I'm correctly, escape from the Cyclops, but it's like, the turns are like really, really sharp, and I do not like that one bit, but overall, it's not a bad of a game. Like I said earlier, it's really good and very amazing. I love it, and I know you all do too, because it's an amazing game. And like, my favorite part about the game would kind of be, how do I put this? Not basically the sort of ending, but like, my favorite level is the Thug Tug Boat. I said that completely backwards. Thug Tug Restaurant Boat, or you all know what I'm trying to say. But that one's where you get the move for Patrick where you could do like a funny butt slam attack, and that's funny. And also about the Oh, also, yeah, I almost forgot that you can upgrade the moves too, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm so glad, like, I'm really, really glad they put in the Goofy Koopa guitar in the movie. Just for, like, a power-up. Which makes sense, too, but overall, this game is very, very good, and I love it. So, I know for a fact all of you probably have played this before. Well, here's a fun fact. If any of you guys knew this. If I could remember from another YouTube video, he said that the game was actually released before the movie. How crazy is that? You know? That's kind of strange to me. Like, you could play the game like before the movie even came out. Which I've actually never seen that happen before. But again, it's a fantastic game. It's amazing. That's why it's at number 3 on the list. Yeah, so it's really, really good.
We'll see about that, Inspector Loose Lips.
Now activating helmet brain control devices.
All hail Plankton! Seize him, slaves! All hail Plankton!
I'm free! I've been free! Coming in at number 2 is...
Today in Bikini Bottom, a casting director searches for an actor to play the lead role in an episode of The New Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Go through amazing adventures and go head-to-head against multiple players for a chance to be cast as the new villain in a new episode of The New Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Lights, Camera, Pants! Available now!
SpongeBob SquarePants Lights, Camera, Pants. Now, honestly, this game used to be my favorite game, until a certain one came into picture. But, I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, this game, boy oh boy, this game was so much fun back in the day. I played this game almost like non-stop. Like, this one was like my favorite game, because of how, like, different, like, all the different things you could do. I'll be jamming out to, like, all sorts of things. And if I can recall, my favorite thing so far about the game is just, this could be, in the future, be the next new remake. Like, they could easily remake this game and have it, like, online and everything. That's gonna be so fun. So please, oh please, THQ Nordic, please remake this game. Either this one or the movie game. I don't care which. But the one I want is literally this one here. Because this one was so much fun. You guys can make it like online cross-play multiplayer for the Xbox One and all the other consoles. But it's so good, so amazing. But like I said, but also, you guys are going to hate me for this, but there is one downfall about this game that I do not like. Yes, there is one downfall. And that is... what was it? What was the issue I had with this game? It was either, I think, like, some of the minigames was, like, too short. Like, the weightlifting ones, yeah, that one's, like, way too short. If you get, like... If the first team gets all theirs, it's, like, over. Like, that one doesn't even need a time limit. I don't know why it does. But... Also, I think I had trouble with saving the game, too. And what's the deal with, like, the bronze, silver, and gold? Like, I never understood those. Like, to me, myself, I always was, like, confused about those, like, how they work. Like, literally confused. That's why I literally only stayed on bronze. most of the time. But overall, this game was fun back in the day. I loved it. And it's very awesome, very cool. I just can't wait if THQ ever was to remake this game. Please, oh please, THQ remake this too. Because I would have a blast, honestly. Yeah, I would literally have a blast with this game. Because this game literally was my childhood back in the day. It was so good. So that's why it's at number 2, because of a certain new game that came out not too long ago. But you all know what I'm talking about, and you'll eventually see what I'm talking about in a few minutes. But overall, SpongeBob SquarePants Light SquarePants is fantastically good. I love it. So I highly give this one a watch. Play 100%. I'm the sneaky hermit. Now, before I reveal number 1, I have about 5 honorable mentions to show you, but I won't talk, I'll only talk about them in another video coming soon, but I'll only show you them through their trailers, okay? In order, that's insane, alright? So here we go.
These kids aren't just watching TV, they're interacting with it. Interact TV, the learning system that works with your DVD player. Special DVDs of some of your child's favorite shows and a wireless controller.
Find your answer on the TV screen and press the same shape.
Each episode has over 100 fun learning activities to make TV a two-way interactive experience.
Correct! I tip my net to you.
Interact TV, only from Fisher-Price. These kids aren't just watching TV, they're interacting with it. Interact TV, the learning system that works with your DVD player. Special DVDs of some of your child's favorite shows and a wireless controller.
Find your answer on the TV screen and press the same shape.
Each episode has over 100 fun learning activities to make TV a two-way interactive experience.
Correct! I tip my net to you.
Interact TV, only from Fisher-Price.
That's right!
These kids aren't just watching TV, they're interacting with it. Interact TV, the learning system that works with your DVD player. Special DVDs of some of your child's favorite shows and a wireless controller.
All ready for the competition to begin! Round 1, a beating of minds.
Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. At the number 1 spot for my favorite game is...
SpongeBob SquarePants, this time you took things too far.
Wow, it's like I'm in a real karate
Party!
Will fancy moves and even fancier costumes prevail?
Use the magic bubble wand to return them home.
Just call me SpongeBob Swing Pants.
Will they rescue their friends and bring them home safely? Ride the tide! Bikini Bottom is counting on you!
SpongeBob SquarePants and the Cosmic Shake. Boy, oh boy, do I thrive about this game so much. This is downright the best game that has ever came out of SpongeBob, ever. I genuinely love it so much. It's so good, so amazing to just... Oh my gosh, I just have a lot to talk about this game, honestly. But first, I want to talk about the downfall for the game. Yes, I know the game is sort of short in a way. But come on, people, we've got a new SpongeBob game here. We've been waiting for something like this forever. And you all are, like, stabbing it in the back, saying that it's terrible. But it's not. Honestly, it is not. To be honest, it is not bad at all. You should be ashamed of yourselves, all of you. Because this game is downright fantastic. Such a great story. Amazing costumes. And yes, the bosses are lacking a bit, but who cares? Now, yes, I will talk about the bosses. There are exactly, at least, I think, 2 of them that don't seem like bosses, which would be the Gary boss, Gary, and the, what do they call it? Where you have to take the, crowns and I said crowns. I meant cakes. Where you have to, like, drag the cakes around and put them where they need to go. Now, yes, I can agree, those don't feel like bosses. Same with the Mr. Krabs boss, but honestly, this game is downright amazing. I haven't even, to be honest with you all, I have not even finished the game. Yes, you heard me right. I have not actually finished this game at all, whatsoever. It's just hard because where I'm at, it's different. But anyway, this game is fantastic. Great music. And yes, it does have a bit bugs and glitches still, but still, the devs are still working on it. And heck, we might get a new remake or something completely new in the future. But come on, people, don't back out on this game. I mean, seriously, you gotta admit, it's really good. Like, fantastically good. I love this game. Like, I really do. You guys want to see my real reaction when I hear about this game or start playing it? Well, I mean, like, when I first heard about this game, this was my general first reaction to it.
Yeah!
So yeah, I was literally bouncing off the walls and bing bang boom 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 and everything else because of how good this game is. It is fantastically good. And you all cannot say that it's bad. You guys know it's good. Don't get me wrong. You saying it's good, right? The main thing about the game is where you have to go around and help SpongeBob save all of his friends from these wish worlds that they got transported to from different portals. And it's so cool to see all these different amazing places like prehistoric, the medieval world, the cowboy world, like Wild West. It's so cool, so amazing. And you get to collect like different things in different map worlds. Like you get to collect the golden spatulas, just like in Battle for Bikini Bottom. But what's funny is that they don't really, what's funny is that they don't really do anything, really. They're just there to collect, which I thought if you was to collect them, they would let you do something, or at least what I thought, maybe like give you something. But no, they just are there just to be there, which I don't really care. I don't really mind that. But like, some of them are kind of really good hidden. Because it took me a while to actually find a couple of them, really. Just saying, yeah. But yeah, it took me quite a while. But, and not only that, I think this is the first ever game we get to see a Glove World level too. That's fantastic. I really, really love that. That's so cool. And so amazing to see. It's really good, really awesome. And just an okay game, really. And my favorite bosses are really just, I would say the Gary boss. Yeah, the Gary boss and, what was the other one I liked? Oh yeah, Pom Pom, which is actually Pearl, as the cave prehistoric times, which that one was really fun. Now, though, that one I could see being a boss, Pearl, but the Gary one, maybe? But not exactly, which ain't a problem. I don't mind that at all. But again, it's really fun and really amazing. Oh, what else is there I wanted to say about? Also, I hope someday, I don't know if it's possible, but someday I hope that there's more DLC costumes they would add in the game, because that would be so cool to see. But overall, this game is literally fantastically good. So stop dreading about this game, people, because it's good. It is really, really good. I love it. I consider SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake to be the #1 best-selling, best generation, best adventure game. And yes, it's a collectathon too, but this one's better than a collectathon. This one you don't have to do so much backtracking as like in Battle for Bikini Bottom. But anyway, this is good. This is really good. And I'll try to finish the game for you all to see my more reactions to what happens and everything else, but yes, like I said, the bosses could be like having more of a, phases, like I could see maybe, yes, the final boss being like a bit of a downer because how short it is, but who cares, honestly. This game is fantastically good. I love it. So quit you all saying that this game is terrible. Stop it right now. I'm warning you. I'm just kidding. But still, it's really good. So stop giving this game dread. But overall, this game is fantastic. I love it. I'm especially talking about you, IGN. Like, really? Yes, I heard your thing back in the past about this game, and I did not like it. But I love the game. I love the story. All the costumes. Some of the costumes I wish was in the game, like these, for example.
Put on this uniform and assume my duties as
Hall Monitor!
This is perhaps the greatest day of my young life, Mr. Krabs. Step outside, we've got something for you to see.
Hello? What do you think, Pearl? Cleans up pretty good, doesn't he?
Come on, Patrick. The more the merrier.
Alien hunting! Alien hunting!
But overall, this game is fantastic. 100%. I'm giving this literally 100 out of 100. I know that's a little bit too much, but I don't care. I do not care. I love SpongeBob no matter what. And this game is downright fantastic and awesome. I love it to death. So highly give this one a playthrough. Everyone should play this game. Everybody around the world. And that's all I got to say about it. So yeah. That looks like that does it for this video, guys. Please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! No! What? Oh, hello there. What's your name? I don't actually speak that.